Sydney and Jaron Strozum. This is for a veterinarian clinic at 351 Peters Hollow Road. It's going to be a private outpatient veterinarian clinic. The clinic shall not have any overnight boarding, public advertising, or published office hours. Comprehensive plan indicates agriculture limited for zoning. This one is I would say a little bit different from most. Code section 7020324 indicates kennels as a special exception in our A1 district. The definition of a kennel is any location where raising, grooming, caring for, or boarding of dogs, cats, or other small animals for commercial purposes is carried on. And then section 702.03.30 indicates any other use which the zoning administrator determines is consistent with the statement of intent for this district and is of the same general character as special exception uses in this district. Staff believes that by limiting the size of this, by not making a giant commercial enterprise that is consistent with the intent of the A1 district, especially being a veterinarian clinic. The surrounding parcel in general has the same characteristics as the subject parcel. All parcels adjoining the subject property are zoned A1 agriculture residential. There are single family dwellings to the east, south, and west. The subject parcel, zoom in, here's that small little cabin that they plan to renovate into the clinic if the petition is approved. Scrolling on out, we can see here that the Strozum also own the property across the road.
Under the present situation, I either go to the animal shelter to do these things, or we use Diamond Hill Animal Hospital, where I still work part-time. But I have to juggle it pretty much after hours in the evenings or on weekends when the facility isn't in use. And very often we receive requests by phone to see the sick cat or whatever it might be. And we're spending an hour running back and forth to Lynchburg every time we need to see an animal. And we don't have the ability to do the kinds of things we'd like to do at home. We actually have had, for the last 15 years, a home occupation license to do veterinary consulting and just very limited things, but we can't do anesthetic procedures like spay and neuter, which we do a lot of for the shelters and rescues. We can't do that at home. We can't do any anesthetic procedures at home, and that's a big part of practice that requires that you do it in a registered veterinary facility, which is why we decided to try to get this building set up, and we believe we can do it, pretty economically and meet all the state requirements, so we can run a low volume, low impact, nearly invisible practice